Hi everyone, in this session we are going to see about the remaining diagrammatic representation of your ER diagram. Okay, so we are going to see about what is entity set. What is entity set means it is about the collection of entities which is together called as your entity set. Next is about keys. We have 4 different keys for our database, which is very important concept in our database design. So first is about the primary key. What is primary key means it is the single attribute which is used to identify a record is called your primary key. Example, roll number of a student, register number of a student, faculty number or employee ID of a faculty are considered as a primary key. Next is about the super key. So what is super key means it is a set of attributes which is used to identify a record uniquely is called a super key. So it can be any number of attributes. So I can also have 2 or 3 attributes which is used to identify a unique record. For example, my faculty, my student ID and the address can be together find out a single person. That is what super key. Next is about the candidate key. So what is candidate key means the minimal number of super key is called your candidate key. So the example is out of super, what all the super keys we have found out in our database. From that the minimal number of keys which is definitely required for finding out your tuple or a record is called your candidate key. Next is about a foreign key. What is foreign key means it is going to relate two tables information. If you are going to get the information from two table, definitely you need two keys which is primary key and foreign key. This is like referencing to the next table information. That is what the foreign key is. So we are going to see all these things in detail with example in the session. Next is about total participation and partial participation. So what is total participation means it is about the number of instances which is being associated with the next entity. For example, here I have one entity, here I have one entity. These two entities are been related with the relationship called diagonal symbol. Here the representation is like this representation is called two line of representation. I mean link is called the total participation. It means that this particular entities tuples are being totally related with the this entity. But these entities are being related only partial to this particular entity. So the partial participation is being given in a single line. If it is a total participation, it will be given in a double line. It means that all the entities in this particular entity are being related with this entity. Here, only the partial or few number of entities are being related with this entity. That is what the meaning of total representation and partial representation. Next is we have a concept called generalization and specialization. So what is generalization means we are going to generalize the attributes into a single entity. For example, you have a pigeons, parrot, all these are different entities. All together we have some common attributes. All these common attributes can be together termed as a bird, which gives a common attributes. So the common attributes can be mentioned below this entity. The specialized attributes which is referring to only pigeons, sparrow and dove can be mentioned in this entity. It is used to reduce the clumsy of diagrams in the representation of your ER diagram. Next is about the specialization. So what is specialization means it is a reverse of your generalization. It tells about the extra features or specialized feature or special attributes to our entity. For example, here I am considering it as a person. A person is an entity. A person can be either a student, parent or a faculty. A student will have the parent ID. A student will have the student ID, roll number or register number. Parent will have the user ID. Faculty will have the faculty code in an organization. So a person can have a specialization called is a relationship. So what is meant by specialization means a person is a student, a person is a parent, person is a faculty. So the common attributes can be drawn in this entity. Only the specialized attribute can be drawn in this entity. So that is what the representation of your specialization. So it is a reverse of your generalization. So generalization, specialization are useful whenever it is more comfortable in drawing the ER diagram representation. Okay, thank you.